I was an artist, first and foremost. I'd made my name painting vast murals in the stately homes of England and Wales, as well as theatre set designs and book illustrations. And whilst I could have opted for a non-combat role as a war artist, or in the camouflage department, I would have felt a fraud, and knew I had to be prepared to fight.
What a too adorable work, Mr. Whistler. When, oh when, will you come and paint me in my bathroom in Surrey?
Rex, if you were to paint Lady Winburn's portrait, you could probably dine out for a whole month. But how could I keep a straight face whilst I painted her? That's the question.
Where the hell are your ties, men? You're not 6-year-old children. How in God's name are we going to win the war if our officers can't even dress properly?
How would I describe Caroline? She's like the moon, cold and out of reach. After my parade ground debacle, I drew a sketch showing myself tied to a post, stood before a firing squad. I'm smartly dressed, but my tie is missing. To the side, a desperate David Vaughan sprints towards me, clutching a tie. The caption underneath the drawing reads,
"Wait, wait, you can't shoot a man without his tie."
I listen for him through the rain, and in the dusk of starless hours, I know he will return again. Loath was he ever to forsake me. He comes with glimmering of flowers, and stir of music to awake me. Spirit of purity he stands, as once he lived, in charm and grace. I may not hold him with these hands, nor bid him stay to heal my sorrow. Only his fair unshadowed face abides with me until tomorrow.
Lady Pembroke tells me I could learn a few things from you.
Morning, sir. Is it Mr. Churchill?
Please call me Winston.
Pleasure to meet you, sir. Winston.
So can you
What?
teach me a few things about painting?
I can try. Perhaps you could teach me a few things about politics?
I can. Stay out of it. It's a dirty business.
Rex, why do people always want to change the way I look? I can't be sure, but I think it's because they love you, Edith.
Edith, time to be a tough baby.
Do you remember the dark months you held the sector at Mametz? The nights you watched and wired and dug and piled sandbags on parapets? Do you remember the rats and the stench of corpses rotting in front of the front-line trench, and dawn coming dirty white and chill with a hopeless rain? Do you ever stop to ask, is it all going to happen again?
"'Tis you, sir. 'Tis you that has brought us to this pass." "You're so sweet, Rex. I am very fond of you. Y'all sure girls are your thing, aren't you?"
And all the while I couldn't forget Caroline. And when she finally called in the promise of a portrait, I knew I would fall for her, perhaps as I'd fallen for Pempy. But this would be more than just infatuation, more than a superficial crush. It would be completely intoxicating, and something I couldn't shake off for the rest of my life. Edith, my confidant and mentor, was the constant rock in my life. She'd become my friend at the start of my career and helped me through every major crisis with unwavering support. Even her advice in relationships, which I foolishly ignored, proved right in the long run. And Caroline, my love, my infatuation, who I lost my heart to and never truly recovered, the daughter of the Marquis of Anglesey, the wrong person to fall in love with. Edith told me as much at the time, and of course she was right. We were from a different class, wanted different things from a relationship, and character-wise, we were diametrically opposed.